Hello, I'm Jody Wolf, and you're watching Expoz December 4, 2016, and it is 1:49 a.m. Birmingham. And topic, do you feel that you're going to be in a much better place on January 21, 2017 than you are today? My answer to that is much, much better. The odds of Donald Trump winning, they even had odds now, was nil. It was almost nothing. They had Clinton odds of winning over Trump was 6-1. But what happened? Donald Trump won over Hillary 6-1. That got flipped on her, didn't it? Flat over, upside down, completely flipped on Hillary Clinton. And if you recall the last blog I did, I'm describing every verse that tells why Donald Trump had everybody had their attention. And when he spoke, people listened. He was telling you and I what we wanted to say, but we had no platform. And not just anyone. Ross Perot tried it. Other billionaires tried it. They didn't get anywhere to run for president. This man steps up, and all of a sudden, all the energy goes to him. And why did it go to him? Again, you have to read the verses in the Bible and see what it says. But in a nutshell, I will tell you this. It started with the fireman prophecy. A visit he had, multiple visits he had, in describing who our next president would be. Actually, they didn't say next. Well, they did say next, but it didn't mention a date. And that was in 2011. So this gentleman assumed it was going to be 2012. Well, he was wrong. And naturally, I think a portion of the country, a large portion, thought that Obama would be kicked out then. But how in the world they let that madman stay, I don't know. And it wasn't because the vote wasn't there. It was there to put him out. Clearly, it was there to put him out. Votes were stolen by the millions. More people voted Obama out than voted him in by 40 to 60 million people. And if God decides that we have not yet reached our point of coming to him in prayer, then he will let us have Obama a little while longer. That next 4 years taught America a lesson. And this is why when Trump spoke our language, we listened. We heard him, and we loved every bit of it. That's why he won. God gave Trump the words to say. And I have the verses in the last blog that I posted, the one prior to this one. And if you listen to it, I will describe those blogs. I'll describe the verses. I'll tell you what is in the verses. God tells you clearly when this time comes, I will speak for you in such a way that no one can contradict what you say. And that is 100% exactly what happened. No one could fight against it. When they tried, they didn't have a battle plan. They just had words that were meaningless. When God gives you something, no one can take it or change it. You use it or you don't use it. If you use it, it's to the glory of God, but it benefits you and those you're trying to help. If you do not use it, then you're wasting your time. This is what happened when Donald Trump stepped up on that first stage, that first day, and blew everybody away. In this logo, this symbol that you see before you, America's back, people. America is back, and we're not going anywhere. And we can, thanks to our God, thanks to Donald Trump for his part in that, because I believe that he knew that he had been the chosen one. And I know it sounds funny to say chosen one, but he was. And why was he? Because of the prayers of millions of people for 5 years and 8 months, 2 Chronicles 7:14. And again, I'll say it 100 times over. The reward is 2 Chronicles 14:7. Down to the wall that Donald Trump said he would build. The wall is mentioned in 2 Chronicles 14:7. I just wanted to tell you that. And again, the last blog will explain those things in detail. It's very interesting to hear what God can do and will do when we come together as one and pray loud and hard, nonstop, every night, every hour of every day for 5 years and 8 months. The prayer did not cease. And look what it got us. It got us several things. It got us a reprieve. Had Hillary come in, this country would be over in her first 90 days. With Trump in, God is going to leave him in at least 4 years. But we have to make it work. This time, we have to make it work. If we don't make it work, God will not give us another 4 years. So we got work to do, guys, and we need to be about doing it. And that is called doing God's work in the remaining time we have left. There's a lot of people who are not saved and who needs to be. And it's our job to get as many of them as we can. Jody Wolf, Expoz.